Atomic, 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 atomic. You should type exclamation point join. I did an early bird dungeon. Or not. Fine, I'll do it myself. Nope, you were too late. Actually, I don't know if you were too late or not. That's it? No, it's okay. It's totally okay. I'm just kidding. I was the one who was like, yeah, I want to do a dungeon right away. You're fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Congratulations on first, Tyler. Welcome in. Twitch says nothing is happening and you went to YouTube and it's like 9 is on, but Twitch said otherwise. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We are live to multiple streaming platforms today. Slowly but surely climbing. Oh my God. Ah! We just started.
To the fart zone.
Get fart zone. Hi, we're in ads. We're in ads. I'm so sorry. Hi. Oh my God. Okay. Hi. Hi. Yeah, you did. Thank you so much. I love your face. What color egg do you want to be? What color chicken do you want to be, Chris? What color Okay. Listen, that is one way to say hello. That's a way you could say hello, I suppose. Thank you. It's my own fault. I went live as Fury was wrapping up. Yes, clearly that is my bad. Clearly that is my bad. Hello, everyone. There's a hype train. Hi. We've been live for 5 minutes. Thank you, Chris, for your resub for 50 freaking months. Joe, resub for 7 months. Fairy, do you want purple, blue, pink? What color would you like for your egg for the raid? Thank you.
5 years of chicken butt.
5 years of chicken butt. Thank you for subscribing. For freaking. That is what yeah. Hi. Yes, words are very hard. Thank you, Fairy. I adore you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, we got to put you in the bowl. The what? The bowl of Boknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And this is you, Chris. Joe, what color do you want? And also, Lily, what colors do you want for your 6 frickin' chickens? Blue, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you for your 7 months. 3, 2, 1. And thank you, Clockwork, for the 100 bits to kick off the train. And blue for Lily as well. I almost said, what color 6 blue chickens do you want? But hey, I want to give you a chance to, switch it up if you want. That's so much support for the channel. Thank you so much. I adore you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so, this music is gonna put me to sleep. I can't. It's not. We gotta change it. It's gonna put me to sleep. It's very nice. It's very nice. It is very pleasant.
It's time.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not. Mm-mm. I do have to do that before the end of 12 days. I have to do Metal, All I Want for Christmas Is You, as Toad. You've been warned. It will happen sometime in the next few days. We're also going to be playing Are We There Yet? Thank you for the stickers, Julie Needles. Thank you.
Bussin' on gun.
Yeah.
No cap, you bet.
Apparently I am. On a bus. It's not a train, it's a bus. And next stop is completely losing it because you guys raid in here and start a hype train right away. Thank you. I was gonna make tea and forgot about it upstairs. So I am gonna have to step away in a second to go make sure I don't burn down my house. Thank you. I am yeah. I do. I have 3 kids, 3 dogs, 3 cats, and this is what I do full time for a living. So I am so incredibly thankful for all the support always. If you would like to.
Let the kids be quiet. Tell the kids to hush.
I love Blue. I love him. When he said that, I was like, please, could I use that? Please, could I please use that? You can't blame me. You only rated because I went live literally in the middle of Fairy wrapping up her serve. Right. Okay. Mama! 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 Yeah, the kids are at school. The kids are all right. But seriously though, thank you. This is what I do, and it allows me to spend extra time with my kids, to have quality time with them, to make more memories, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Thank you. We are fundraising for Starlight. And what they do is bring happiness to kids stuck in the hospital who can't be home with their families, who can't spend time, in front of the fireplace watching a Christmas movie with their folks. They bring video games, VR, comfy gowns, little red wagons to hospitals across the country. And thank you guys so much for the hype train. Thank you. I'm very proud to represent them. They named me a Content Creator of the Year against their better judgment and brought me to TwitchCon this last October, which was amazing. I would not have been able to attend without their generous offer of bringing me to the con. And I got to hang out with other Starlight supporters and be at their booth and talk about what they do. They are, honestly, I love all the charities we work with, but they have a special place in my heart because I'm missing half a finger from an accident. And when this happened, I got stuck in the hospital for a month battling an infection. I know what it's like to be in the position of the children. And as a parent, I super appreciate what they do because it is so important for everybody's morale to see your kids smiling and happy and enjoying themselves. We also work with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital a lot, and that's kind of how I met Fairy and the Ohana. I adore you, friend. Thank you again for all of your support over the years and all the times that you've rated people over. You know, Fairy will talk about me sometimes when I come into the channel in a way that is very, very kind. And I also go, haha, I didn't do anything. I'm just here. But I understand. And, you know, the same is true for me because, you know, when I started out on the platform, Fairy can tell you, and I'm sure if you're a regular in Fairy's channel, you've heard her talk about how, you know, at first when they divided up creative into a bunch of different categories, it was really rough. We all felt like we were being pushed off to our own little separate islands. Well, I didn't experience that because I didn't stream under creative. But I came in right as that was happening, and it was a difficult adjustment period, I feel like. I think things have definitely improved now. We have a lot more people in those categories on the platform than we did when I first started. But it was... It did. It felt like, oh, here we are off in Makers and Crafting where, you know, kind of like nobody sees us. But look, if a grandma who does puzzles on stream can win the Hidden Gem Award at the Streamer Awards, just doing what she loves on camera, just doing what she loves, that's amazing. And it says that people do see those of us who are just sharing our love of our creativity with other people. And again, that's why I fundraise for Starlight, because they help bring that. I'm so freaking happy for her. I would have been thrilled for also for our amazing friend Moo Hoodles, who I think would have been an excellent choice as well. Honestly, you know, I'm happy for whoever wins. I don't know who most of those people are. Because I don't, I'm not hanging out watching Siege and that's because that's just not the content I'm looking for. Anybody who won, I'm happy for them. But when it's somebody who I've been to their channel, they've been super kind to me. You know, I see how much they enjoy what they're doing, and it's something where they're sharing, again, their creativity with people. It's like thumbs up. And the way people supported her so that she could make the trip was phenomenal, and really, you know, kind of feel like there was some onion cutting going on somewhere. But thanks for being here, you guys. We just got started today. I'm a little bit behind schedule just because this time of year is extremely busy for, you know, everybody. But we've got 2 teenagers and an elementary school student who are gearing up for their like holiday performances, etc. And we're trying to figure out, you know, finishing our shopping. And we, like I said, are fundraising through the 12th for Starlight. So just been busy. I'm gonna knit today now that we've had our excitement. You want to create more excitement? Listen, I'll tell you what. $10 gets you a spin of the wheel. The Wheel of Mayhem. $25 to Starlight gets you 3 spins. What a deal. Think of the savings, chat. Okay. I'll bite, 9. What's on the wheel? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I actually do have the wheel ready to show to you. Yes, you can make me do the chicken dance. There's also a $5 donation to the charity Holiday Glasses for 5 minutes. Hydrate. Streamer treat. Streamer treat. I was forced to put that on there against my will. Reverb for 5 minutes, or maybe longer if the streamer forgets to turn it back off. Steam code giveaway. Speaking of, we need to do that. I owe you guys one from yesterday that I forgot to do. 10 squats. And Spicy Bean Boozled and Animal Mask for 5 minutes. These are the things that you could land on if you purchase a spin of the wheel. Or Starlight. The Wheel of Mayhem. The Wheel of Wonderment. The Wheel. There's also $50 at $100. $50 at 100 jumping jacks to my total for how many jumping jacks I have to do. But you know what? That one's okay. It's all right. You don't have to look at that one. What? At $2,500 raised, I will raffle off a crocheted Luigi or Mario or Waluigi or a Wario hat. So please, if you are in a position to do so, first of all, if you're in a position to do so, as in that heart at the top of chat is hollow, you need to follow. Make sure you're following our friend Fairy. Thank you for the raid, Fairy. I adore you. What was Fairy up to? And I think you were crocheting. I popped in briefly for like 2 seconds while I was upstairs making coffee earlier. Ooh, speaking of, I gotta go check on I gotta make sure I'm not burning my house down. When I was little and we lived in San Diego, that's like one of the only things I remember from when we lived in San Diego is the neighbor's garage caught on fire. You were crocheting a shawl. Extremely disrupted crochet. I can believe it. I have been to twitch.tv/fairywings. Good job, chat. We have a shawl that I'm knitting, and then I might switch projects. I've started something with this yarn that I dyed like 3 times now, and I really love this yarn. I think it's super cool. My husband said it looks like rainbow carrots. I was like, you're not wrong, actually. It really does kind of look like rainbow carrots. But I dyed this with food coloring, and I have a fun box to open up from Knit Picks Wheat Crochet. Let me step away for a quick second to go check on I feel like I left a burner on the stove. And I will be right back, and we will get started crafting. Again, donations to Starlight are encouraged, but certainly not necessary. Just being here in the channel when we are fundraising is so incredibly helpful. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. And we'll be back in just a moment. And I might as well just go ahead and run ads while I step away so that we don't have them in about 10 minutes or so. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Oh, also, the sponsorship link that just posted in chat, I will be donating a percentage of that to the charity. I got to pay my bills, but I also love forwarding support to the charities. So thank you. If you want to check out that game, whatever I earn from that sponsorship, I will be donating a percentage to the charity. Be right back.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
How are you doing, Finger Rat?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha.
Ooh, piece of candy. 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 You can play at this game. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, it says we still have about 15 seconds worth of ads, but thank you, Tyler. Thank you for streaking demurely, respectfully, mindfully through the chat. Thank you. Thank you. So I also dyed this yarn with food coloring. It is Knit Picks We Crochet Stroll Glimmer, which has stellina in it, which makes it sparkly, which is hard to see. It's hard to see, but if I hold it up here and turn it in the light, you can see it. It is sparkly. And I've had fun with learning how to dye yarn. It is not difficult, actually. And yes, you can. You can do it with the equipment you have in your house. You just need food coloring, acid, so that could be a distilled white vinegar or citric acid crystals, and an animal fiber-based yarn, preferably at least 70% animal fiber. If it's any less than that, if it's like a 50-50 blend, the dye just might not stick very well. Unfortunately, man-made fibers do not take up the dye in that process the same way. I'm sure there's exceptions out there, but if it's like 50-50 acrylic and wool, I wouldn't bother trying. It's just that dye is just going to slide right off of there, unfortunately. It's kind of the same principle behind dyeing Easter eggs. I mean, it really is exactly the same principle because you are heating it and introducing the dye into, it has to be a protein-based, an animal protein fiber, like wool, alpaca, those sorts of things. Hi, Petey. Welcome in. Let's open this box. What do you say? Let me make sure that I don't have any of my, we had a funny mishap. You probably couldn't hear me. What do I mean dyeing Easter eggs? The Easter Bunny doesn't lay them? I mean, do you want me to ruin it for you, Squatch? Spoiler alert! So I recently made some ad content for them. So this box is a gift. I received it as a gift in exchange for creating promotional content for the business.
I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry.
Duly noted, Petey. Duly noted. You fart in my general direction. You are shaking in anger right now. Over what? What are you talking about? I don't even remember what we were just talking about. It's fine. What are you talking about? I don't even know. Are you okay? Growing up, we used to do it old school with onion skins. Ooh, neat. Have you ever heard of the thing with Diet Joe? And by the way, you guys, please follow Joe. With the thing with blah, 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 dyeing them with silk neckties. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, here, let's do this. Oh, that's always fun. This is fine. It's fine. And this is my P.O. box. Please do not fret. This is my P.O. box. Okay? Here. Somebody's gonna freak out. Your address is showing! I know it's a P.O. box. It's okay. All right. I get it. And I'm glad you guys are looking out. Did Fairy warn you that I'm very loud? There's a lot of yelling here sometimes. It's because in my everyday life, I have to suppress that urge all the time. Okay. What's in here? I had told them, ooh, yeah, let's go. I had told them that I would love, no, stop that. What am I pressing? Okay, the box was on my keyboard. It's fine. This is the best unboxing ever. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so what we have in here is the tincture dye kits. And these come with 2 different colors with enough dye inside to dye. It says supplies 1 wool tincture dye, dye jar, very hot water, and 100 grams or 3.5 ounces of wool. And you literally, I actually have a cup of tea over here. You are literally kind of like making like wool tea. It's literally a sachet, like a tea bag. That is freaking cool. 4 tea bags included. How neat is that? And then there's another one. These are totally the 2 that I would have picked. These are totally the 2 that I would have picked if I was picking them out for myself. How did they know? 100 grams is how many I told your college professors you had to get out of unexcused absences. Wait, what? And then they sent me a bunch of different bear yarns to try out dyeing. Oh, they sent me high desert. You guys, this is no way. Oh my goodness. My child is calling me. Of course. Because I can never get through anything without being interrupted, and it's okay. That's my life. I'll be right back.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
How are you doing, Finger Rat?
Hmm.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Ooh, piece of candy. Well, Merry frickin' Christmas, Joji. Thank you for the 59-month reset. What the heck? That's a lot. That's a lot of times. Thank you so much. Thank you, friend. What color chicken would you like to be? Hi, Seabus. How you doing? So we were just in the middle. Of opening up this box of yarn that I was sent by crochet.com / Nitpicks We Crochet are same company. But like, how cool is this? There's one palette, which is, by the way, so no, I want to talk about this other yarn first, actually. I want to talk about this other yarn first, because you guys, this is, I've been wanting to work with this yarn, whether if it's already been dyed or it's undyed. I'm freaking out right now. Joji, what color for your chicken for the bowl of Bognificence? Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white? Thank you. Thank you so much. Massive sub hype, as the youngsters say. Purple, thank you so much. I appreciate you. How are you doing? How is everybody? How's the family? I hope you're good. We've known each other a long time. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me when people come in here with 59 months, 61 months. Lily just resubbed at 61 months. But I mean, 50 months for Chris. If it's 1 month, if it's 5 months, if it's 500, any support for the channel is always appreciated. So, Seabus, yeah, I was asking Joji. I was asking Joji how the family is, but I'm always curious to know how your family is as well, friend. Ready? I am going to put you into the bowl of Boknivagans. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And Aster Dragon streaking mindfully, respectfully, demurely through the chat. Thank you so much for the stream streak. Did I? Oh, okay. I might have said, how are you? And forgotten all about it because I didn't even know if I had greeted you yet. But hello, Seabus, awesome friend of the channel who is a fellow charity streamer. And Joji, I have not personally seen you on Twitch recently streaming, but have you been recently streaming? I'm sorry that I can't be in everybody's channels all the time. It's really hard. Family's all right. This year's been quite a bit different than most. Okay, that's okay. Yes, I understand. Whatever you are comfortable with as far as sharing it, you know, and with respect for people's spaces, because I appreciate that. You know, it's like we all go through rough times. You stream at horrible hours with work, etc. It's all good. But, you know, some things are not meant for Twitch chat, and I appreciate that, and it's okay. But, yeah, you are welcome to message me if you would like. So this is Nitpick's High Desert Worsted Weight. I am so excited about this. This yarn comes from a farm in Oregon. It is... Seabus, thank you for your streak. Apparently you weren't demure and had to go back. Oh no. It's okay. Please go give our friend Joji a follow. Let's see. So the High Desert yarn comes from a ranch in Eastern Oregon, and I'm gonna pull up the info. Because I know some of it off the top of my head, but not all. Created out of our love for American wool and local fiber communities, High Desert wool yarns are made from 100% American-grown and spun wool, sourced from the RWS certified Shanico Wool Company in Oregon. From farm to mill, every step supports sustainable practices in the U.S. wool supply chain. And they have it already dyed. If you want to purchase it, here, let's take a look here and see if you can get it at We Crochet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Joji. Let's see. December's yarn of the month on crochet.com is Brava, which is 20% off. But if you use my code, you get an additional 15%. You get an additional 15% off. So if you say shop now, here, I'll show this to you on here. And go here. No, not F12, F11. So this sale ends 12/31/25 if you are an enjoyer of acrylic yarn. Tomorrow's your birthday, Joji. Happy early birthday. If you're an enjoyer of acrylic yarn, Easy Care Yarn, their Brava line is really awesome. They have Brava Worsted, Brava Tweed, Brava Sport, Brava Bulky, Brava Baby, Brava Stripe, Brava Speckle, Brava 500, which is like a big fat giant ball, Brava Recycle, and Brava Mini Packs. All of these are on sale 20% off. And I think if you click on this and say, I like this color, and I want 20 of them, add to cart. Let me see if this, here, I'm going to hide this for a second in case I'm logged in. I am not logged in, it looks like. So if you say, AWC 9.5. Apply. Subtotal after discount is $54.23. You can save an additional 15% off of even sale prices with my code. If you use that link that's in the chat to do your shopping with crochet.com, that one that's at the bottom of that message from Stream Elements that says 9 is a week crochet ambassador, it helps support the channel by generating a commission for me. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate anybody that does that kind of thing. And I try to limit the companies that I'm willing to work with to companies whose products I actually would use. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting me to the point where companies want to work with me as a representative of their brand. I hate the word influencer. Hi, Nigel. I want you to purchase this because you would already purchase it. Not necessarily just because I recommend it, because you don't have to like all the same things I like. Arts and crafts supplies are scarce after the whole Joann's closure. You have this tiny little section in your grocery store here, but that doesn't... Do you have a Michael's, Joji? Michael's absorbed quite a bit of Joann's stock, which unfortunately also puts a lot of pressure on their employees, and their stores have been having a hard time keeping up with getting everything out on the shelves, and a lot of them don't have enough space for everything. But many of the Michaels out there are carrying a bunch of stuff, and I think at least as far as yarn goes, I know that Big Twist is going to be carried at Michael's now, which is a lot of you will probably breathe a sigh of relief for that, because that was a very popular yarn brand. Michael's is still adding as much as they can. You actually had to work in a store last week. Yep. Nigel actually has firsthand information about this. That's right. If you heard correctly, the fabric side of Joann's ended up at Walmart. That's if you heard correctly. I mean, I will say that a lot of Walmarts have a craft aisle and a fabric department. And when I talked to an employee at a local Walmart about fabric around Halloween, when I was trying to do costumes for my kids, that they definitely commented that they're at the very least they are getting quite a bit more business because there is no Joann anymore. And it's really sad, that whole story. It really is. But, you know, I wish that we would just learn a lesson from it and not allow companies to do the kind of thing that happened to Joann, which is essentially the TLDR, if I understand it, is that a business, another corporation or business entity wanted to buy Joann, so they took out a loan, and then that loan became Joann's debt after the transaction was completed. I forget what this is called, but there's a name for it. And that is so insidious because the business was super successful prior to that. And then they had to repeatedly file for bankruptcy. So dogs have been used since the 1700s for therapy. That's a fun fact. But yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is, and it is kind of sad. However, you know, I just hope all those employees were able, ooh, you can get this here, and you can get the bear yarn. So they have a sport, a worsted, and a roving. So if you wanted to try this out, if you spin and you want to dye your own yarn, if you want to try this out, this is heirloom quality fiber. It is absolutely gorgeous. I can tell you, just the squishiness of it is so lovely. It feels nice, and it's not a superwash. Heads up, not superwash treated. So if you purchase this, you need to plan on caring for it appropriately. It can't go in the washing machine, and it certainly cannot go in the dryer. It has to be hand washed and laid flat to dry. So something to consider. This is recommended I hook or K, which is what, a 6.5 millimeter hook? I forget. I don't use the letters very often. I use the millimeters. Or US 6 to 9 knitting needles. A 9 is a 5.5, not a 9.5. So if you get the worsted, that's what they sent me, was 2 skeins. 2 skeins of high desert worsted weight, which is 217 yards a piece or 100 grams. And they also sent me a very nice selection of mini skeins to try out, which is cool because then I'll be able to be like, oh, let's see how all these different, you know, different types of yarns take up dye. So in here, there's palette, which is, and it's a fingering weight. This is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And there's also Hawthorne DK weight. Hawthorne is a street in Portland, and Knit Picks We Crochet's offices are in Vancouver, just across the river from Portland. This is an 80-20 fine superwash Highland wool, and these are about 10. They're all 10 grams a piece. So there's Palette, which is this one right here. There's some Hawthorne. Did it say DK weight? Yeah. There's Woodland Tweed, which is an Aran or heavyweight yarn. And this one is 80, 15, 5, merino, baby alpaca, and viscose. And that's cool because it has the little, like, kind of tweedy bits in it. And is there 2 of these? Maybe there's 2 each of those. Yeah, there's 2 Woodland Tweeds, 2 Palette, and then is it 2 Swish DK, which is a 100% fine superwash merino? Looks like. So 2 each. Swish, Hawthorne, Palette, and Woodland Tweed. That is so cool. Huge thank you to them for doing that. They asked if anybody would like to do some ad content in exchange for product. Don't do that unless that sounds like a really great deal to you. It sounds like a fantastic deal to me because this is like unbelievable, beautiful quality. Like, again, heirloom quality yarn. I'm super excited to work with this. And not only that, but like I said, this is somewhat local to me. It's from the same state where I live. Shaniko Wool Company. Shaniko Wool Company. We reach beyond here. So you can actually read it, maybe. We reach beyond the highest standards in wool production, delivering a fully traceable product that gives back to the earth and its ecosystems. That's very, that's appealing. Shaniko Country. Shaniko Country. Look at the sheepies and the horse. Look, there's some more sheepies. They have an Instagram and a Facebook. I don't know if I'm following their Insta. Get followed, nerds. Shaniko Wool Company. This is where the fiber for this yarn comes from. And then it's processed, I think, in a mill on the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken. Shaniko Wool Company was founded in 2018, building on Dan and Jean Carver's legacy at the Imperial Stock Ranch, established in 1871 in north central Oregon. In 1999, the Carvers pioneered a new model, selling their wool directly to textile brands that valued transparency and land stewardship. In 2017, the Imperial Stock Ranch became the first ranch in the world certified under the Responsible Wool Standard, setting a precedent for responsible wool production. Today, Shaniko brings together a group of family ranches across the American West and is the leading U.S. source of RWS-certified American Merino. By supplying wool at scale with verified standards for animal welfare, land management, and chain of custody, Shiniko connects global textile partners to fiber grown with integrity. In 2025, the Columbia Gorge Discovery Center and Museum opened a Sense of Place, a permanent exhibit documenting the history of Imperial Stock Ranch, the Carver's wool journey, and the formation of Shiniko Wool Company. Our mission remains simple: to see the land win while delivering responsibly grown wool to the world. Very cool. Sustainable is more than a trend for us. It's been a way of life for decades and necessary to ensure our future on the land as stewards of its soil, water, grasslands, and the grazing animals vital to its health. With a double Nativa Regen plus RWS certification, I don't know what this means, our wool is traceable and 100% transparent. You can click on it to find out. Raising the bar for sustainable wool sourcing in the country, we are building on regenerative farming practices that promote healthy ecosystems and preserve biodiversity for current generations and those to come. Measuring our environmental footprint, in 2020, we began implementing an initiative to determine our net carbon budgets and measure carbon sequestration and GHG emissions. I also don't know what that means. With credible and verified data and findings, the initiative will influence future management decisions and support the environmental and economic value of ranching practices. Oregon State University is conducting the ongoing research for this initiative and providing critical evidence of our impacts on nature. We have impact reporting as of 2023. We love that. Again, they're saying it's traceable. They're not just saying it. They are proving it. They are actually providing the information and links to where you can find it, which is extremely important. That's transparency. Nativa precious fiber. Huh. Oh, I see. So they're certified as Nativa and RWS. I was like, what is double Nativa? I was like, I don't know what Nativa is. What's a double Nativa? They mean that they have both types of certification. I'll have to look into what that means. I'm not sure what Nativa is. Responsible wool standard is developed by Textile Exchange. All of this stuff, like a bunch of the labels have the I don't know how to say it. Oeko-Tex, OEKO on them, which also helps you understand, what exactly is in the fibers, etc. So it says partners. We support wool processing and manufacturing partners as close to home as possible here in the USA. Strong relationships across the U.S. textile supply chain. With decades of experience transforming raw wool to finished goods, we have connections throughout fashion and textiles in yarns, fabrics, apparel, accessories, and home fashions. Ralph Lauren has chosen Jean Carver's wool for the 2014, 2018, and 2022 Winter Olympics Team USA uniforms. That's very cool. We are the exclusive U.S. wool provider for Nativa Regen Shiniko, the first third-party certified regenerative wool in the U.S. Am I boring you guys? Because this is super cool and fun to me. Am I boring you? Here's nitpicks right here. But these are all a bunch of different Nativa Precious Fiber, Ralph Lauren, Janessa Leon, Defeat, Meridian Millhouse, Nitpicks, Appalachian Baby, Appalachian. My husband would be like, did you just say Appalachian? Driftless Goods, Marin Wilson, Antero Outdoors, B-Sides Jeans, Koyuchi, CC's Wool / American U Yarn, the Check Room, Woolen Palette, Tumalo Fiber, Freya Fine Hand Paints, Wool Tribe, Kent Wool and Kent Wool Performance, Red Wing Shoes, Wool Hide, Pineberry, Room and Board, and Shepherd's Dream. I wonder how many of these are yarn companies. You can't click on them, but it just is listing a sampling of our brand partners. That's very cool. Seriously, I was not expecting them to send me 2 whole skeins to play with of this. I'm very excited for that. I think it would be really neat to do one of these 2 pairings Although I gotta say, I am a little fond of purple and orange together, which I know is an odd combination for some people, but I mean, hello, Halloween. There's nothing saying I have to do the pairings that are in these packages. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want with this yarn because they sent it to me and it's mine. Thank you, Knitpig/WeCrochet. Thank you, crochet.com. Specifically the crochet.com ambassador program, which I was invited to apply for, and I'm super glad I did. I really enjoy working with them. I've been a We Crochet affiliate for many, many years, and this has been an awesome expansion on that relationship. I love what they do because they make luxury fibers affordable. They also sell tools. They have wood crochet hooks. They do carry a small selection, or they used to, of, what is it called? Resin hooks. But they also have, you can shop by like type of handle. They have Tunisian hooks. You can filter it to inline or tapered, aluminum, plastic, resin, steel, wood. They have storage. They have sets if you want to set, or you can just pick out single crochet hooks. Maybe you want to try a style before you commit to an entire set. You need to send me some yarn dyed with natural plants. Up there you have a few fireweed extras. Ooh, that's cool. You just asked your boss for confirmation. Walmart sells some stuff that is Joann branded, but it's left over from before the bankruptcy, and it's not even their private brands. You have the rights to all of those at Michael's. Yeah. I mean, I'm just telling you, though, when I went to Michael's recently to buy some of their Sweet Snuggles yarn, because I wanted a bigger, thicker velour yarn, chenille yarn for making plushies, to see if I might want to use it to maybe perhaps restart the Gengar. I could see it on the faces of all the employees in there. It was just like, you know, that kind of deer in headlights thing. And I'm like, man, I feel for you guys. Because, like, there's nowhere else right around here anymore. Unless you want to go. And, like, I encourage you to go to your local yarn shop if you're looking for, like, especially, like, you know, really nice yarn. Like, if you want to make somebody some socks or a really beautiful, you know, heirloom sweater or whatever, go find out where your local yarn shops are and go give them your business, or even buy tools from them. Help keep them in business. If you can't do wool, you know, and their prices for other stuff are a little on the high side for you, if you want to splurge on yourself or someone you love who does fiber arts this holiday season, consider, if you can afford it, purchasing like a knitting needle set, like an interchangeable circular set, or a crochet hook set, or a gift card. If you're not sure what to buy for your fiber artist friend or loved one, buy them a gift certificate to a local shop so that they can do business with somebody locally. You know, I love that there's stores that have more affordable stuff. I will never, I use acrylic yarn all the time. I use cheap kitchen cotton. I have no negative attitude toward people using what they can afford. But when you can afford the nice, luxurious stuff, it's not only a treat for you to work with and then maybe wear yourself, but if you give it to someone, it is a really special gift. So something to think about. And again, I love supporting small businesses and businesses that are trying to look out for the future of their industry and our planet, which is, you know, it's hard because we can't always make the perfect ideal choice when it comes to that. But if you at least try to take some of your business to those places where people are making those efforts, it will make a difference. You know, it's hard. For example, with my children's clothing, they outgrow things, they ruin them. And they also, my two older kids in particular, don't care about what they're wearing. They just like t-shirts and pants, and that's good. We're good. Maybe a graphic tee. Now, my daughter, on the other hand, she's into fashion, And I do want to teach her how to use a sewing machine and crochet and knit. We've done a little bit of crochet lessons, but I'm not going to push it when, you know, the kid seems like they're getting frustrated and need a break. Now what we need to do is get the Woobles up in these Starlight hospitals. That's what we need to get the Woobles. Get the Woobles up in these Starlight hospitals so that these kids can learn a craft and a skill that will benefit them their whole life long. Maybe they even become designers themselves. You never know. So shall I knit now after yapping for the last hour straight? This is a free pattern, exclamation point project, if you want to know what I'm working on. And I dyed this yarn using food coloring. The process is not difficult. You do not need special equipment or PPE to use food coloring to dye yarn. And you can get some very vibrant results. And it may not be as color fast, wash fast and light fast as professional heat set acid dyes, but it is definitely up there in terms of, like, I have yarn that I dyed forever ago that honestly has definitely kept its vibrancy for sure. So this pattern has garter stripes. If you're still here from Fairies Raid, thank you. I so appreciate it. Oh, I never did change the music. I put everybody to sleep. You guys are all snoring. You're like, what? Huh? Wake up. Wake up, chickens. No! It's fine. I had to restart this project because I wasn't thinking straight about how to keep track of how many rows of garter stitch I've done, but then I realized that the pattern designer is very, very thoughtful and put stitch totals for the various repeats. What was that? That doesn't show up in the multi-chat. Quack, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Thank you for the dino biddies, the dancing dino biddies. Thank you. Happy holidays, Quack. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And a prime. Wow, thank you, Quack. I appreciate you. We have this just for that reason.
Thank you for using your
I forgot to do the increase at the end of this row. How are you, Quack? Thank you so much for your 23 months. Would you like to pick a color for a chicken for the bowl of Bucknificence? We put resin chickens in the bowl when people resub. Thank you so much, Quack. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you for your Prime sub. You could have used that on any monetized channel on the platform. Hold on 1 second. You found a button? Eh? Quack!
I put a stake in the
I'm getting bread delivered. I just ordered it online on my phone. Thank you, Quack!
got the rubber chickens all
Lined up at the door.
I just can't
Can't
hold them back
back
anymore.
anymore.
We're finally gonna get some time
Time
together
together
alone.
alone. Welcome home to the fun zone. I said, welcome home to the fun zone. Quack, thank you for gifting 10 subs. So much. Why would you do such a thing? Mike 1777, Betzel, Dr. Delvin, Asper B, Copperhead 28, Tales of T-Love. Yes, beep, 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 beep. Scout Star, Werurio, Tashwin, and Balloon Girl. Congratulations on your Tier 1 gift subs from Quack. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. I appreciate you. In fact, now you can use the ! Mario fart command. Quack and anyone that was hit by that very generous 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Quack. I really appreciate you. I don't know what's gotten into you, Quack, but I very much appreciate it. What color? Do you want a green chicken? Do you want a green chicken? Your name is Green, and I feel like it's a very specific shade of green. Thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate it. This is my full-time occupation. I have had such a great experience with Twitch. It's been really awesome. And your generosity is very much appreciated. Yes, please. Green is a good choice. Yeah, your choices are pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white. We like to say that the Bob Ross way. But green feels like it's appropriate, right? Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. How's your Tuesday going? Your Tuesday, innit? I hope it's good. I think this might be the second to last.
Quack_79 just
Quack,
powered
oh my
up
gosh,
with
that is such a
100 bits.
cute emote.
Thanks for the gigantify emote.
Thank you.
Smile.
I keep getting the emote error when I try to click on emotes. Thank you for gigantifying too. Thank you so much. Let's do a green chicken, and we must put it into the bowl of Bognificence. Thank you so much, Quack, for your Prime sub. Thank you very much. Thank you for using your Prime. 3, 2, 1. And then thank you for making sure that if those other people who got gift subs have a Prime, they can use them somewhere else. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. It's so very kind. You have the duck you bought from... Oh, really? Oh, I love that. I really do. I don't know. It's hard. I love making things and for people to like enjoy having them. And at the same time, I also really love just being here and hanging out. And unfortunately, but fortunately, I don't always have a ton of time on stream to like just focus uninterrupted and like hyper focus on making stuff. So it is a good problem to have. But yeah, we do have stuff available in the shop if you guys are interested in it. If you want something in time for Christmas, I would definitely do it sooner rather than later. I'm usually able to pack up things that are in the shop and get them out fairly quickly. The exception would be I need time to actually create the Blue Yeti microphones, microphone covers. So if you want one of those for somebody else as a gift, please always, contact people in advance if it's like a commission, but it's a gift for somebody and there's a hard deadline that you want it by, because we do try to put accurate quotes for like how long it'll take to make custom orders, but sometimes you have a lot of custom orders, sometimes you just also have a lot of other stuff going on, and that's what you guys give me, is the freedom to focus my attention on my family, which is awesome. Thank you for that. Okay, I think I need to do an increase here, and then I need to count my stitches and see how many I have. Might be time to do the next alternating stripe. Maybe not, though. I think I might need to go back and forth one more time. I hope you're having a good holiday season, Quack. I know not everybody celebrates, this time of year, but, even if it's not like, I don't know, we enjoy the holidays, but we're not like super crazy about it. It's definitely a secular thing in our household, and, we enjoy it. And I have a kid who's a real Christmas enthusiast, which would be the youngest. $43. You're the Grinch. You know the Grinch eventually comes around, right? You know that. You do know that, right? The Grinch eventually comes around. Oh, darn it. Did I do this whole row wrong? No, I didn't, because I have to go... Oh, I did. No, I didn't. I have to do one more row where I purl all the way back. I actually hit exactly the right spot to stop and check the instructions. You stopped the movie before that? Oh no. Frisky too. You're like, yeah, he becomes a sellout. Except he doesn't, because he thinks that, all anybody cares about is, the gifts. But it turns out that's, I don't know. In the Jim Carrey movie version, yeah, all the Who's are obsessed with the gift giving part of Christmas as well. Seem hyper focused on it. They're poking at commercialism for sure. My husband told me, I guess the person who played the little Cindy Lou Who is like a touring musician, has a band as a recording artist. So is still performing, just not as an actress. Taylor Momsen, you know her name. If you stole Christmas, you would not give it back? Yeah, she's in The Pretty Reckless. That's the name of the band, I take it. That's cool that you know that, Quack. So we are fundraising for Starlight Children's Foundation through the 12th. It is the 12 days of streaming this cause is very close to my heart because as a child, I had an accident that cost me the top half of my right index finger, hence the username. If you are hanging out listening and you've not been here before, that's why I'm called 9.5. And unfortunately, I came down with a really serious bacterial infection after the amputation, which is always a risk when there's a surgery being performed, right? So I had to go back to the hospital for about a month and be on observation. They had to give me IV antibiotics to clear the infection so that I don't want to be, morbid, but I might not be sitting here if it weren't for antibiotics, for the antibiotics that they were able to administer. So, but the boredom and the loneliness, and it's really kind of scary for a 4-year-old to be away from their family and, in a hospital. Even if the nurses and doctors were wonderful and took great care of me, it was still kind of a tough experience. And so I do what I do for them for that reason, because their programs help kids feel less lonely, less bored. They help them keep up with their schoolwork. They give them something to do while their visitors are there so they can enjoy themselves and have a laugh and just be a regular kid. And particularly if children are in the hospital this time of year, that's very rough. So their programs are really awesome. I've worked with them for many years now, and I am a Content Creator of the Year for 2025 for Starlight, as well as an Ambassador Alumna. If you're interested in fundraising for them and you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I would love to answer any questions I can answer, and if I don't know the answer, we will find out together because their staff is amazing and they are very communicative. All right, slip one with yarn in front, and then we are doing the knit 2 together yarn over row for the yarn over stripe of this pattern. This is a free pattern by designer Ksenia Naidyan. Hopefully I said her name right. Ksenia is I feel like that's a Slavic name. I'm pretty sure that's a Slavic name. So this pattern alternates rows of garter stitch with rows of dropped stitches that create the kind of zigzag stripe, and then some stripes that involve yarn overs in combination with knit 2 togethers that create kind of that like honeycomb sort of open work. I learned to knit in my 20s after I taught myself to knit in my 20s after someone taught me to crochet in my childhood when I was about 7 years old. One of my mom's best friends taught me to crochet, and again, I think everybody can benefit from these sorts of things. You're sure I've answered already? Yikes. A weird little twisted stitch situation there. But what am I working on currently? This is the Stormy Sky shawl. It is a free pattern. And you're all good, Squatch. That's like, it comes with the territory. Repeating yourself is the name of the game with streaming for sure. And luckily, I came from an industry where that is also par for the course. Uh-oh. Dang it! Okay, I'm supposed to increase 1 stitch, so I need to have 35. Okay, did I do this wrong? No. Knit 2 together, yarn over, 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 knit 2, 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 yarn over, knit 2. Yarn over, knit 2. Yarn over. I have 3 stitches, not 2. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to yell that. I appreciate you, EDK. Thank you. Now I need to count them. I should end up with 44. I don't know what happened. I think I may have just fixed it. We shall see. I had the wrong stitch count, so that's why I was quiet just now. I was counting, and I didn't want to count out loud and mess somebody else's counting who may be lurking and doing their own project. I didn't want to mess it up. So now we purl all the way back. My day's been good. Just busy, as usual. Trying to coordinate a bunch of stuff with, you know, things to do with our kids and place a grocery order and hope that my husband makes it to the shop without incident with all of the crazy rain that we've been having, although it seems to have let up somewhat today. But I guess Columbia River Highway was just like, which is US 30, it was just like horrendous today. People were commenting on the Facebook page that it was really wet. People are hydroplaning. We have an atmospheric river coming through. Yes, but EDK, unless you go ahead and spend some channel points, or, you know, I mean, you can also do TTS with your bits messages, but if you do it in chat, my friend, it just doesn't do anything. Because I can choose not to look at it, but if I'm wearing headphones, then I can hear the numbers. It's when somebody starts saying them. It doesn't matter if they're written in chat. It doesn't have the same effect. Would I like your snow instead of rain? How much snow are we talking about? That's an important question. Also, I really hope everybody, I read about the earthquake in Japan. I hope everybody's okay over there. I know that's kind of concerning news, but it sounds like everything is all right. That said, you know, don't come into a channel and announce natural disasters as like your first message of the day. It's just kind of, we don't want to induce panic. But it happened, I guess, overnight last night. I mean, it said Monday. It sounds like everything is okay. So far. 5 inches of snow? That's not so bad. Okay. Now we need to do another knit 2 together. Yarn over until oh yeah, see, I mean, I grew up back and forth between Iowa, Florida, and Oregon. So I've lived in like a tropical area with hurricanes. I've lived in the Midwest where there's blizzards and tornadoes. I've lived on the West Coast where it's, you know, days and days and days and days of gray and rainy, maybe not dumping, but like, you know, a whole month straight of days with precipitation is not unusual at all here. Yeah, 5 inches of snow here, though, it does shut things down, partly because we have a lot of hills. We're like in between a couple of mountain ranges and in a river valley, and we do not have, because that's not typical here, more than a few inches. Makes the roads difficult to drive on, depending on, you know, how long the snow sticks and all of that, and what the temperatures are afterwards, because sometimes it like freezes, melts, freezes again, and then you end up with the black ice. Gotta be careful. Just because you can't see anything on the road doesn't mean that there's not, you know, like, just because there's no snow, if it's like freezing temperatures and there's precipitation, it could be black ice, which is hard to see, but it's there. All right. If there's nothing to do and nowhere to go, snow is great. But here, we just don't have the plows to clear the roads. And a lot of people, you know, aren't expecting to drive in snow, so they don't buy vehicles that are all weather. I'm almost back to the point where I've almost used as much yarn as I had used when I ripped out the previous attempt, which I always feel like is a nice milestone to hit. Speaking of milestones, we are getting closer to our $2,500 milestone for Starlight, at which point we will raffle off a commission for a crochet Mario hat in the winner's choice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, or Waluigi. And then there are various sizes available, ranging from, I think, newborn all the way up through adult large. Hi, Emerald! 46.69. It's a pretty good drop. You need a 95.95 or higher to earn yourself or somebody else, if you're already subbed, a gift sub. Knit 1, now yarn over, and knit 2 together all the way across. How are you, Emerald? Big hugs to you, my friend. Emerald, since you're here, would you please do a fancy shout out for EDK? If you can. It's a lot easier to do on mobile now for me anyways. I can tap on the person's name. I don't know if you're on... Uh-oh, what? Uh-oh, what? Did we lose stream? Okay. Maybe the uh-oh was for, like, I don't know if I can do a fancy shout out from the device I'm on. You don't know how. Totally okay. So are you on like a desktop, like a laptop or a desktop PC, or on mobile? And I already got it taken care of. Not a problem whatsoever. You can always just do an exclamation point SO2 Emerald, not a problem. We like the fancy shout outs, but okay, and then we're down to those last 3 stitches. Yarn over and knit 3. 1, 2, 3. You're so welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're on desktop, you type in the chat /shoutout, the whole word, all one word, /shoutout, and then the person's name. If you're on mobile, at least I know on my Pixel, I'm able to tap the person's name, scroll down a little ways, and it will say shoutout user. Hey, Cranston, what's up? Welcome in. So it can be done from mobile on certain devices, depending on what type of device you have. I think all of the Android devices have that feature now. Ads in 90 seconds. Thank you, Cranston. You just got back from some shopping. Is drop not working? Did you already do it recently? There's a cooldown per person. Yeah, to keep people from just spamming it constantly. Yeah, exactly. If you don't make it into the pile or whatever, you know, the cauldron, whatever it is, if you don't make it into the container, then you don't get a response in chat with your score. Negative scores are not possible. You have to actually touch it to get a score. A 0.00, I think, is it maybe a 0.01 is possible. The scores range from 0.01 to exactly 100. So I guess a 0.0 would be like just outside of it. All right, now we're back on Garter Stripe 1. We have ads right now. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. Thank you guys for being here. I'll be right back.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
What are you doing, Finger Rat?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Ooh, piece of candy.
You can play at this game. Nope, 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 nope,
Clip this. Yeah, you're like,
Get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Tysees. It's so hard. How are you supposed to do that in creative? It's an unrealistic expectation. So, would you like to tell a knock-knock joke?
He just got double shushed.
You got double shushed. You got shushed in stereo. Clip it. You got shushed in stereo. Ha! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Good save. That was my fault. I
have reflexes.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay.
But hold on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, it's such a mess in here. Yeah! You're in there with me!
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
Please.
Pull it. Pop it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it.
What is turning?
Pull it. Pop it. Pull it. Pull it. Pop.
I'm not sure if you don't quite realize what you're up against asking me to throw my coffee away. They'll be ripping it from my cold, dead, wrinkled, caffeinated hands.
Alright. Lego explosion. Nothing unusual. Everything is fine. This is fine. Not distracting at all. Alright. You ready? Maybe we don't need this to be such a large piece of tape.
I'm here a lot earlier this time to say it is subtime la 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 lo 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 lo.
As courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my god!
You complete me. I love you.
Taking the computer. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Oh my god! Thank you, Anonymous! Someone just donated $200 to St. Jude. We're at $1,002. You guys get to smash me in the face with a whipped cream pie. Yay! Goal! Like.
All right, Linus. I'll see your eyebrows and I'll raise you a nostril flare.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump it up.
Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I don't know why I turned into like a cross between Michael McDonald and Tom Waits.
I have many talents.
No.
Okay, bye, 9.
Tuna! What? Like you wouldn't do the same thing, Tuna! Okay? Oh my god! Oh my god! Help me! Tell me you wouldn't do the same thing. There's a rift to go. Hell yeah. Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. You heard it here. You can clip it. Go right ahead. If we get 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. I'm not doing 24 hours until we get 1K subscribers. I'm sorry. I can't.
I am 9.5 and I'm called that because I'm that close to perfect. I'm tying knots without looking. What? That's what everyone thinks. It's actually because I'm missing half a digit.
I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. Such a nasty woman.
Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. We do have a giveaway to do today that I forgot to do yesterday, but I feel like it's kind of quiet in here right now, so we'll see what happens. It's all good if people are just lurking. Please do not feel like that's me trying to drag you out of your lurk. I am not doing that at all. But we do have a Steam code, a random Steam game code giveaway. Today. TJ. How you doing, friend? Hello, beautiful humans. Takes one to know one. Also, bold of you to assume I'm human. Just woke up from a mid-morning nap. We love that. I did not sleep well last night. I might need to go lay down today. It's okay, though. It happens. I am trying to wean myself off of being on electronics past a certain time of the night unless it's necessary for, you know, work.
To the fart zone.
I.e. this.
To the fart zone. To the fart zone.
Ah!
To the fart zone.
Thank you so much! What's up? All of a sudden I started to hear fart noises coming from my headphones over here.
Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone.
Nabnia, thank you so very much, friend. How was your stream, Nabnia? You are a meat popsicle. That is one way to put it. Nabnia, how was your stream? Will you please pick a color for me? Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white? We like to say that the Bob Ross way. Big, huge shout out to our friend Nabnia. Thank you so much, friend, for bringing everybody over. Fellow Team Stream Stars member, fellow Starlight supporter, obviously. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the charity, and thank you for bringing everybody over here. I really appreciate you. I hope it was good, friend. Welcome in, everyone. If you've never been here before, I'm 9.5, and I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. It was chill. All right. Blue, you got it. Let me get to the end of this row real quick here. I had the most lovely conversation with Nabnia a little while back about something that I have been meaning to get back to doing here on the stream, which is tarot. Nabnia is an experienced tarot reader. Is that what you were doing on stream? What were you up to? Hi, Tolkien. Welcome in. All right, let's put an egg in the bowl, chat. What do you say? We are also fundraising for Starlight Children's Foundation. We are at $2,083.47 raised for the kids. If you are interested in donating, the link is right there in the chat, both on Twitch and YouTube. I actually set up a timer for it on YouTube. Look at me go. We must put you, Nabnia and Raiders, into the bowl of Boknavukans. Thank you so much, friend. Into the bowl you must go. Thank you for supporting charity. Thank you for raising money for the kids. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You played the Game of Life too, since your Overcooked game wasn't working. Hi, Razor. How are you? Welcome in, friend. I am sorry to hear that, but I will say, I love Overcooked. I've experienced some issues myself with some of these games that are supposed to be multiplayer where they don't want to work sometimes. Were you doing like the share play thing? Whatever that is on Steam? Just out of curiosity. Razor, welcome. It's nice to see you, friend. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, did I do this correctly? Did I do an increase here where I was supposed to? Oh no. I don't remember. No, you use a T17 thing so people can play. You are speaking. It's like you're talking in another language. I'm not that smart. Oh, okay, I did do it. I'm like, yes, T17. I know exactly what that means. No, it's not a matter of whether or not you're smart when you just don't know something. I know that. I'm being self-deprecating, and Miro isn't here to riot when I do it. He may be listening. He might be off work. But maybe he's like unwinding after work. Yes, no, I know what cross-platform is, or if I meant T17. I don't know what that is. Oh, there you go. There's Emerald. Thank you. Thank you for. I'm sure that Miro will appreciate. Will very much appreciate that you were willing to riot in his stead. How's chat? Yeah, how is everybody doing? I hope that if you celebrate that your holiday season is going well. That's one of the reasons why I love the 12 days of streaming campaign, because this time of year, to have a kiddo stuck in the hospital, it is so incredibly helpful to have their gaming, toys, art supplies, books, comfy gowns, things that help make their hospital stay a little bit less scary, less boring. Boredom is a really, it's hard being stuck in the hospital, not to mention feeling uncomfortable. It's good to have wholesome and positive distractions from your situation. Oh no! A 40-second delay? Holy heck. Off to get the little one from school. Nabnia, thank you again for being part of Team StreamStars and for using your platform for the benefit of other people. I really appreciate you, friend. You're so awesome. Please, everybody, make sure you give Nabnia a follow. All of our friends on Team StreamStars deserve at the very least a follow. I really appreciate all of them for setting aside time out of their busy lives and their streams to support Starlight's mission, and our pal Black Apple Creative for being a coordinator, and anyone who supports Starlight. Frankly, you're all part of the family. Here comes a baby kitty. Do you guys want to see Apollo? He's coming over here. Hi, baby. Hello, Mr. Kitty Cat. Hi, baby kitty. Oh, you're upside down. Oh, hold me. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi, sweet pea. He purrs all the time. It is non-stop. Hi, Auntie Trashy. Welcome in, friend. He just never stops purring. Our other cats barely ever purr, and it's really quiet. He never stops purring. If you look at him, he starts purring. It's so funny. He has such a great little personality. I love him so much. Yeah, you're a demon, though. Get out of those. No, you cannot have my foam eggs. Sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. So sorry. Hi, Joyceinator. How are you? Yes, we have a baby kitten. We have a baby kitten. That's Hubs texting me. Let me make sure he's all good. We own and operate a comic book trading card and TTRPG shop, a hobby and game shop, and sometimes he needs my help, and then he turned right around and said, never mind. So I was like, you're good? He said, thumbs up emoji. And, that's our family business that honestly is, part of the reason why I'm able to do this full time, because it helps pay our bills, just like streaming helps pay our bills. So I don't have to go back to work, doing something terribly awful, like managing a country club or some garbage like that. Because I was a restaurant industry person for decades before I started streaming. You're all right. Just finished your last minute pre-blizzard errands. We have an atmospheric river, Joyce Nader. I don't know if that's what's going to end up being your blizzard. I think it's called a
to the
Pineapple
Fart Zone.
Express. YCC, thank you for the raid, Fred. Thank you so much. YCC, yeah. Restaurant industry was good to me in a lot of ways, but it was also not so good to me in a lot of ways. It was also not so good. It's just not a good industry to work in when you have young children, school-age children in particular. Like, for example, there's no way I would be able to be running up there to fetch them on a Friday night or hang out for the entirety of like pep band for basketball or football or any of the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm able to be there for my kids, transport them, support their events, be like volunteer help at their school. I also work at their school. Like, I wouldn't be able to do any of that if it weren't for you guys' support and people who support our local family-owned business. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I still rely heavily on the kindness and generosity of strangers. I mean, you guys aren't strangers, but you know what I mean. I rely heavily on someone else deciding what I'm doing is worth supporting. So thank you to those of you who do that. But, that's the beauty of this is that you still, yes, there's that, but you get to make your own schedule. You get to make your own schedule. The tips here are better. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. You're halfway across the country and getting like 6 inches or so today. Yeah, we had a horrible... dumping, warning, maybe the worst floods since in 30 years, like the worst floods in about 30 years they were predicting perhaps. And I think we've escaped that. But it's tough because, like a lot of places, the most populated areas in Oregon are along rivers. And when it rains really super hard, the Columbia and the Willamette risk flooding for sure. There's a lot of parallels between service and entertainment, but the self-scheduling is huge, yes. Smorf, I would say if you're at least in the window, in the vicinity, that's really what's important. And one thing I will say, too, is... consistency, whether it's that you're adhering to a strict schedule or not, is more important. Like that you're going live at regular intervals is probably even more important than anything else. YCC, what were you up to on stream? Thank you so much for bringing people over while we are fundraising. And you know that you're always welcome thank you, Cranston. Cranston has YCC's link right there in the chat. We are streaming to YouTube and Twitch, and we are fundraising for Starlight Children's Foundation. Actually, the link, I think, was just posted in chat. So please consider donating if you have the means. I love what they do. They serve children, hospitalized children and their families in healthcare facilities across the country, hundreds of them. We have placed gaming in several local hospitals in the Portland area. I don't live terribly far from Portland, Oregon. And we've also placed it in high-need areas. A lot of these, particularly the gaming rigs, will be used by thousands of children. Around 1,500 children per year make use of a Starlight gaming rig. So thank you very much for bringing people by, YCC. That's a lovely way to support people when they are fundraising. If you would like to make me do anything obnoxious, annoying, or maybe even something nice, I did capitulate and put something nice on the wheel, which is right here. If you want me to spin this wheel, it just takes a $10 donation for one spin. 3 spins is only $25. Think of the savings, chat. We actually do need to do a Steam code giveaway. So while we're in the screen, why don't we go ahead and do it? We need to give away a random Steam game code. So that means I will just pick from my list of codes that I have, and I will send you a code redeemable for a game on Steam. I cannot guarantee that it will work on any old platform because I am on Windows. I haven't had any issues myself with redeeming any codes from Humble. That's where I get these from. But we will do a 3-minute giveaway window, and you need to be 18 and over. You need to be here when your name is drawn and type a command in the chat to claim your prize. You'll have 60 seconds. And you will need to fill out a form for this one. That's how I track my expenses, so that I can claim my humble choice subscription as a business expense. I mostly give these away. So reminds you, and if I'm playing them on stream, that's a business expense. Reminds you there's a Humble thing that looks interesting. Yeah, I used to be a Humble partner, and they changed affiliate programs. Go ahead and enter, you guys. You have 2.5 minutes now. Exclamation point GIMME in the chat. You do not have to be following the stream for this. It's a charity giveaway. It would be nice, but I'm not requiring it. GIMME. No second I. If you type a second I, that's a typo and it will not enter you into the giveaway. If ever you enter one of these using this tool and you don't want the item, see it put me in there. If I go, oh wait, never mind. I actually don't want a Steam game code. Exclamation point NAH will remove you from the giveaway. Exclamation point GIMME. And you have less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. This is not, you don't have to have donated. If you feel like donating, I mean, I'll be thrilled. For one thing, you might want to check with your employer because a lot of employers will do donation matching through Tiltify. Look, there I gave you guys a free hydrate. This is almost empty, though. Humble's been responsible for like 500 of your 1.1 thousand? 1.21 gigawatts? That's a lot. Anti-trashy. By the way, RV There Yet won the poll. Back goes also green. Thank you so much. I was just going to say, what color egg would you like? Thank you so much, YCC, for your raid. I really appreciate it. Exclamation point GIMME. You have less than a minute to enter this giveaway. Exclamation point GIMME. If you misspell it, you will not be entered. Oh, wait. We must put you into YCC and Raiders, the bowl of Boknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you. So like more like 1.2K, because if you're doing like platform math, you know, they'll round you up, which like normally you would be like, yeah, that's great. Please round up my followers. I want to look like I have more followers, but I'm the opposite. I'm like, don't tell everybody that I have 5,000 followers until I've actually hit 5K. Please. You know what I mean? On like whatever platform. We have more than 10,000 here on Twitch, which is amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who follows the channel. Who's it gonna be? Who is going to be our winner? Quack! Quack! Quack 79. Exclamation point win. Quack. Type exclamation point win. Type exclamation point win, Quack, to claim your prize. Thank you. Will you please fill out this form for me, Quack, and I will send you a code redeemable for a random Steam game via whichever method of communication you indicate you prefer in the form. Please fill the form out for me. As soon as you've done that, I will try my best to get the code out to you shortly thereafter, okay? And I think I'm all caught up on Steam codes. What a concept. Streamer being caught up on anything at all. Thank you so much, Quack. I really appreciate you. Yeah, exclamation point, whoa, indeed. I'm getting there. I have a lot of stuff to do with figuring out my expenses from this last calendar year, which I need to start on now, so I'm not doing it right up against the deadline for it, you know, for taxes and stuff. So we're going to start working on that now-ish. What's that like, lol? Thank you so much. Thank you again for all the... This giveaway was triggered by a wheel spin for I think it was $25 donation. The person got 3 spins. Woo! It was Seru or no. It was Mac Builds Bricks. Mac Builds Bricks did give me 3 wheel spins. No, 1 wheel spin. Wait, so who did 3 wheel spins? Ooh, Fat Panda. Fat Panda did 3 wheel spins. Mac Builds Bricks did do 1 wheel spin, but also a Starlight Better Hospital gown, which I really love. No 100 wheel spins. Are you trying to kill me? Because there's like chicken. You know it will land on chicken pants like 69 times. And I will cease to be. You can add 100 jumping jacks to this total with a $50 donation. So if you do $100, you could do 6 wheel spins and 100 jumping jacks. That is a possibility. We have ads inbound. Ads any second. I will be right back. Thank you guys so much.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
What are you doing, finger rat?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Another one.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
You can play at this game. No.
Clip this.
Yeah, you're like,
Get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Tysees. It's so hard. All right, Anonymous. I see you out there with the Karen Day special, gifting 90 days of Tier 1 to our incredible friend, Auntie Trashy. Thank you so much. Order up! That's a Karen Day special! Order up! Thank you so much. Thank you, whoever that was. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anonymous, for that very generous 3 months of Tier 1 for our friend Auntie Trashy, who is an incredible supporter of charity, an awesome member of our charity team, and also just fun to hang out with, has an amazing, very infectious laugh. And somebody already did a fancy shout out for you, so I can't, but we can do this. Please make sure you're following Auntie Trashy. They are a delight. They are a delight. Chris, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much. And thank you guys. You're very generous today. I really do appreciate the support for the channel. Of course, we're here for Starlight. It's hard. I'm working hard on this. I'm working hard on just accepting your generosity to the channel and not being a giant brat about it. I've struggled with this since childhood, so it's going to be a process. And I'm sure I will slip up and start yelling at you about why you would do such kinds of things but it's okay. Starlight is amazing, and so am I. Oh, you're too kind. I very much appreciate that. Well, it takes one to know one. Hmm? Ha! Got him! I really do love what they do, and their staff are incredible, and you know, they have been so incredibly helpful and supportive of us here. And I had the awesome opportunity to go to TwitchCon, first of all because of Starlight, and then to also get to hang out with everybody from Starlight and sing the praises of the organization wherever I went while I was there. Oh, Auntie Trashy, that is so lovely. Thank you for saying that. That is all that I want. Do you know that? Like, professionally, sort of like in the way that I interact in the world, like, you know, I mean, and with my family too. I just... If I can help make somebody else's day better. And you do the same for me, you all. You do the same for me. I am so blessed. I accept your blessings and generosity. And yes, you know, I struggle to feel that I'm worthy of it sometimes. Because I never want to take it for granted. That's really what it's about, is making sure that I'm expressing something even remotely resembling an appropriate amount of gratitude for what you all have done for me and my family. Like I said, right back at you, Frisky! Right back at you! And you is a fun one I like that some people use.
We love you so much, Nine. You
Aw,
are absolutely
Emerald.
wonderful and bring so much joy to us all.
Thank you, Emerald. I super appreciate so many of you for just being here. And then, Emerald, you have been with us for so long. All of the awesome stuff you do in the Discord with the patterns. Please go check it out if you haven't in the Discord. Emerald has put so much work into those pattern channels and continues after all these years. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's hard. It is hard. It's hard because we want to make sure that we are... I want other people to accept and embrace their, you know, their worth. And it starts with you. Again, it's the oxygen mask type analogy. Like, if you're telling other people that they need to accept their worth and treat themselves with kindness and love themselves, then you have to be prepared to do it yourself. And I'm very hard on myself sometimes. The hardest thing is taking the same advice we give to others so readily. It's very true. You know, I feel like I'm never doing quite enough, no matter how much I try. Or things take me too long to get to, and then people are like, oh, well. You know what I mean? And I understand. I know that I have a lot going on. Workday's done, and you need to fly out the door to go get the kids. C-Buzz, have a great rest of your day. Drive safe, friend. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. I don't know if you're streaming tonight, but everybody, please go give our friend C-Buzz a follow. Awesome friend of the channel. Our harshest critics are often the small voices in the back of our head. Size may be relative and given in situations, yeah. Gonna try, no guarantees. Gotcha. C-Bus has been doing cross-stitch on stream. And also does a lot of gaming and is almost always doing charity. Hi, Rue! Welcome in. How you doing, Rue? Rue is the person responsible for our amazing read video. If you guys have been enjoyers of that at any point, we have Rue to thank for that beautiful video. So, like, did this end up being... Yeah, it totally did, didn't it? No, it is offset, I think. It's okay. Only time will tell when we block it, frankly. And it's okay if one stripe is a little bit different. I'm not going to stress over it. Because this is not, it's not for like a commission or anything like that. Been playing Fortnite has been interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I heard about your casting request, and all I have to say is, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'll play it again. I didn't quite catch that.
I heard about your casting request, and all I have to say is, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard? Oh my god, that was a million years ago. Yes, but that would be amazing if somebody did that. But I want it to be Gilbert Gottfried and Arnold and Danny DeVito. And I'd like it if Amy Sedaris had a cameo in there somewhere. Just because I love her. Techno intensify. They're taking the hobbits to the hobbits. Is that a thing that I haven't seen yet? Isengard. If you were pronouncing it in like an Austrian accent, then you probably would say Isengard, right? Oh no! Oh no! Am I about to get a DM? Axolotls can be trained to respond to simple signals and cues. They show more learning ability than many other amphibians and some fish. You missed Rave Legolas in the early 2000s. I sure did. Anti-trashy. Early 2000s. I was still in college, but I had like taken a break and gone back. Taters instead. No, thank you for the sticker. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the sticker. There's some new ones in there, but please do not defrost Mariah.
I'm going to poo on your screen and then take the hobbits of Isengard.
See? That one. You messed up. How? Wording was wrong. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Wait, what, Smurf? Gracious. Is that from the video or something? It's a phrase Smeagol does. Oh. Welcome to 2002. You wait 15 minutes for this to load. That's a mood. And it rocks your world when it does. Should we watch it? I was busy. Getting an educate. No! It is not time. Put her away. She needs to go back in the freezer. Get back. Back, Mariah. Thank you. Thank you, Emeralds. This one, where is it? This one cracks me up. He looks like Tina Belcher. And this one's really cute and kind of pertinent right now with Starlight. But you guys should donate to Starlight. You can donate $1. You can donate $1. If you donate $1 to Starlight, I will do that sticker for you. And go. You went with friends to see all the movies. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Like you be like, yeah. Lord of the Rings is almost 25 years old. Now it's not. Wait, what? Hold on. 19 years ago, somebody born the year that this video was uploaded to YouTube is old enough to vote. That is not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay, chat. It's not okay. Hold on. Are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Here, let's turn the volume down a little bit. You tried, Z minus.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. A Balrog of Morgoth. What did you say? A Balrog of Morgoth. What did you say? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. 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 They're taking the hobbits
and video by Erwin Beekveld. That seems appropriate, actually. Hobbits at beekveld.com. Wow! Thank you. Thank you. I am glad that I have finally had the pleasure of experiencing that. I appreciate you sharing it with me. Yeah, I had no idea. That's very funny. Smeagol was so upset. Oh, yeah, we don't have an auto clip thing here. I'm not fond. Username because they're not the clip editor is better because if you have the time, one thing you can do that can really help people that you think are awesome who stream is just spend a little tiny bit of extra time when you think something is clip worthy and edit it down to what's pertinent somewhat. Because otherwise you just end up with a bunch of clips that have like a ton of stuff in them that's not clip worthy. You know what I mean? Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. What is going on? I have too many windows open. And for the 40 bits in Tangia and Emerald, thank you for the 100 bits and S'more for the 200, Z- for the 200. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tangia, there is Arnold as all the characters in the Council of Elrond. I want to see that, but with Gilbert Gottfried. That's what we were saying. It is AI, but solidly funny. Does it have the guy who does a bunch of Arnold impersonations doing the voice though? So there's a guy on Instagram, I forget what his name is, but he will do these like voiceovers and he does a really good Arnold impersonation and he'll sing songs. I forget what his name is. Arnold impersonator Instagram. Geekfire Inc. Richard A. Zuniga Jr. Geekfire Inc. Here's a really good one. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. It's gonna be loud though, because there's no volume slider.
Go in the wood and get you hung up on somebody that you used to know. But you didn't have to cut me off. Make it like it never happened and that we were nothing. Didn't even name your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough.
Welcome.
Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over.
Oh my god, thank you, Lady Builder!
But if people living, it was always something that I done.
I'm dead!
To the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the
But I don't want to live that way. I'm reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go in the wood and get you hung up on somebody that you used to know. But you didn't have to cut me off. Make it like it never happened and that we were nothing. Didn't even name your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over.
When you accidentally download Austrian Spotify. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. You came in just as I was, like, really, honestly Honestly, my stomach muscles hurt, dude. No way! I love this guy so much. His name on Instagram is Geekfire Inc. Here, let me put the link to this in the chat. So funny. If I'm having a bad day, all I need to do is go to this guy's Instagram and watch a few of the videos. It's so funny. He does this with a bunch of stuff. Hi, readers. Welcome in. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Lightning Builder. Thank you so much, Brent. Thank you for, thank you. And then Ray! Oh my God, double raid! Double raid! Oh my goodness, great. Thank you so much for the raid. Lightning Builder, thank you for the raid, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Did we shout out here? Shout out Lightning Builder. Thank you so much. Please give Lightning Builder and Great Overcast Art a follow. You guys, thank you so much. Was this coordinated? Or was it a coincidence? These are teammates on Team Stream Stars, also supporting Starlight. You're okay. You're okay, Cranston. Supporting Starlight Children's Foundation. We are also fundraising for Starlight. If you'd like to donate, the link is right there in chat. Maybe. Were you collaborating? Or was it just like, hey, let's both raid at the same time? Thank you. It was a fluke double raid? Wow. That's amazing. See, what a great team we have. What an awesome team we have. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. Lightning Builder and Gray, before you run off if you need to, please pick a color. Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white. I would love to put you into the bowl of Bachnificence. We will put an egg in the bowl for you. I am 9.5, and I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. This happened to me when I was a child, and the accident was unavoidable. It was just, random. But unfortunately, I ended up with a bacterial infection after the amputation that put me back in the hospital for an entire month after my surgery, which is very sad. But thankfully, I had, great doctors and nurses that tried their best to keep me occupied while I was in there. That's a huge part of mental health care while you're in a hospital stay. And that's what Starlight does. And you guys probably heard our friends talk about them a bunch. And at the same time, I never, ever get tired of talking about Starlight and what they do. We have placed gaming in local hospitals. We've placed it in hospitals with high need. These pieces of equipment are not only designed with hospital use in mind, but they are covered by a lifetime warranty from Nintendo so that they serve hundreds and even in some instances thousands of children a year. On average, a Starlight gaming rig, a full-size gaming rig, will serve 1,500 plus. Over 1,500 patients per year per gaming rig, which is amazing. Poor Gilbert got missed from the fantastical chaos. Oh, did we have a redeem that did not play or was drowned out by all of the excitement? I can look in it. It's not updating automatically. My stream stickers is not updating automatically, the feed. I can replay it for you. Here you go.
And taters, potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Thank you, Gilbert. I was saying I would love to see a version of the Lord of the Rings where all of the characters are Gilbert Gottfried. Thank you so much, Gilbert. Yellow egg for you, right, Gray? You said yellow. Lightning Builder, what color for your egg for the bowl of Bachnificence? Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white? We are knitting today, just hanging out and raising funds for the charity. So thank you so much for bringing everybody over. I really appreciate it. Blue, thank you, Lightning Builder. What were you both up to on stream? And if you have any links you'd like to share, we would love to let you post them to the chat. It is a tier 1 and up sub perk, unless you ask for a permit first, which is honestly, we're more than happy to do it for some Lego. Yeah. Wow. Shocking. Lightning Builder, you were doing Lego? Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of Bulknificants. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for the totally planned in advance double rainbow. What does it mean? You cookie decorated. Awesome. I need to do that with my my kiddos. They're going to be on break here pretty soon. So I am a mom of 3. I have 3 dogs, 3 cats. I live in the Pacific Northwest with my husband, where we own and operate a hobby and game store called Pantheon Comics and Games in St. Helens, Oregon. Please visit us if you're in Columbia County. We would love to see you. And this is my 6th year in a row doing 12 days of streaming for Starlight, which is amazing. I joined this team in its very first iteration in 2020. So this is our 6th 12 days in a row. Please do go get some rest, Lightning Builder. Thank you so much for coming in with everybody. I think we still need to do a fancy shout out for Lightning Builder. Nope. I did one for Lightning Builder and you got one for Gray Miro. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all of our friends that help fundraise for the charity. It is so important to me to highlight how they would not be able to do what they do if it weren't for every single individual who donates, who streams, who shares out streams, who generates an Amplify link. I talked with a bunch of people at TwitchCon about Starlight and about their mission, because they brought me there and I love them and I will never stop. I'll never get bored of talking about them. Yeah, and if you want to generate and amplify for anybody, you should be able to do that right on their donation page on Tiltify. So we do have a raid video that we haven't played yet today. Let's do that real quick, just in case any of you are brand new to the channel. This will give you an idea of what it's like around here before you make the mistake of following, because Twitch has a very strict policy regarding follows. Not only are you capped at 2,000 accounts that you can follow on the platform, which is annoying, Twitch. I love you, Twitch. Lift the cap, Twitch. Or at least, you know, like make it like a larger cap after people have been on the platform for a while. Why am I only allowed to have 2,000 friends? But also there are no refunds and no exchanges on Twitch follows. So please watch this video carefully before making your decision. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Yes, Gray, we will gladly get you a permit so you can post a link. Thank you so much, everyone. I will be right back on the other side of this raid video. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh? What? She's doing so hard! There's people out here with reputations at stake. There you have it! And thank you to our friend. Thank you to our friend Forrest Kevin Reeds for making such an awesome raid video for us. Hi, Drunken Cricket. How are you? Welcome in. So we do have pre-rolls on, which means we need to run an ad break, which stinks because you guys all just got here. But thankfully, we were able to postpone that until after we've introduced ourselves properly. Thank you, Miro, for putting Gray's tinyurl.com in the chat. And oh my gosh, look at that. They look so good. Oh, there's a toad. I'm supposed to do Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. This is adorable. This is adorable. Hold on. I'm showing it if that's okay with you. Can I show it on the screen? Is that all right? Gray is a fantastic artist, a charity supporter for multiple organizations, a fellow teammate on Team Moco Loco, the Twitch Artists and Makers Creator Club, etc. Women's Guild. We love Gray, and anybody that will support Starlight. You know, I feel like we are Team the Kids, Team Starlight. Ooh, have fun, RC. Ramona and I enjoyed it. It was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. I guess there's going to be another one. Enjoy yourself. Yes, and travel safely. I don't know what the weather's like for you. We had an atmospheric river the last couple of days, so tons of rain, which can mean landslides and flooding where I live. So, we know rain is good. We just don't want it all at once. But I would love to show this on the screen if that's okay. I would assume it is. You put the link in the chat. Ads at 3, no more snoozes. Yes, thank you so much, Miro. I appreciate you. Yay! Look at that. It looks so good. You did such a great job. A great job. Get it? Because you're gray overcast art. I'm sure I'm the first person to ever make that joke. Look at that. Look how cute this is. Look at this. I love it. The Mario-themed cookies, which makes sense because Starlight. You did a great job. It's not always easy to manipulate this frosting. Once you get the hang of it, it's a lot easier. But you did fabulously. I love this. That is so cute. Boop. And boop. And also boop. Very cute. Great job. Well, thank you guys for the raid. I really appreciate it. And we are just hanging out while I do some knitting. And certainly we will gladly spin the wheel if you'd like. $10 a spin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. We'll be live for around another couple of hours. And of course, if you are in a position to do so, we would love it if you would donate to Starlight. However, just being here is super helpful. When people are fundraising, being in the channel is extremely helpful. And eventually we will raid out to another teammate as long as there's one live. And chances are there will be this time of day. Cows can be taught to walk through mazes and remember the correct path for several weeks. This demonstrates their ability to learn spatial relationships and retain complex information. Thanks, Sari. That is an interesting cow fact. Oh, ads. We need to do that now because we have no more snoozes left and pre-rolls are on. So we'll be right back after an ad break. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying through them. It helps support the channel and our charities. I'm able to do this full time because of my income from the channel. So thank you. It really does help a lot. Thank you so much.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus. Okay. It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
What are you doing, finger rat?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Ooh, piece of candy.
You can play at this game. Nope, 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 nope,
Clip this.
Yeah, you're like,
Get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Tysees. It's so hard. How are you supposed to do that in creative? It's an unrealistic expectation. So, would you like to tell a knock-knock joke?
He just got double shushed.
You got double shushed. You got shushed in stereo. Clip it. You got shushed in stereo. Ha! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Good save. That was my fault.
I have reflexes.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring... Buttspot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Yes. Okay. Wait. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much, especially if you came with one of those reads and you stayed through that ad break. I very much appreciate it. Ads are just a part of the platform. We try to do what we can to stop everything and take a break, or I at least try, and my moderators are really great about letting you know when there's going to be an ad break so you can take the time to go and do whatever you need to do with your life, maybe. But yeah, I very much appreciate it. Even though it's not like, you know, paying my mortgage every month, it does actually sometimes pay like a utility bill, my ad income. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. It does make a difference. And yes, thank you to all of our raiders today. Gray, Lightning Builder, Nabnia, Fairy. Fairy rated us like right off the bat. So super helpful when people are doing charity, especially. Obviously, it's helpful anytime, but especially when we're doing charity. It gets more eyeballs on the stream, which is great. And even if all we do is raise awareness about their programs, that is really important. So I know they appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you that, like I said, stuck with us through the break. I appreciate you. So I am working on a shawl. This is a shawl I started and then had to rip out, and I have officially made it to where I have like made it back to where I was with how much yarn I've used. Except this is gonna drive me nuts. Oh, no, you don't. Don't tangle, please. earlier in the stream, this yarn, it was Bear Knit Picks We Crochet Stroll Glimmer. I am a We Crochet ambassador. And I dyed it using food coloring. You can dye yarn using food coloring, white vinegar, water, and a pot. You need heat, water, acid, and food coloring, and yarn, obviously. And it should be an animal fiber yarn, at least 70%, ideally. Thank you, Miro. That code, AWC 9.5, just like my channel name, with AWC at the beginning, will get you an additional 15% off, even on sale prices. So right now, their featured yarn of the month is Brava. And you can save an additional 15% off of that 20% off sale price using my code. If you click the link that's in chat there in that command, that is an affiliate link. So then you'd be helping me because it will generate a commission for me. So thank you so much to all of you that have done that. Oh, wait. I am supposed to be doing... Hold on. Let me think. One more row of garter stitch, and then we do the double yarn over. So much excitement. It is always nice to get those random double raids. That feels pretty great. Because it's like, wow, 2 people separately decided they wanted to bring their viewers over here. And, you know, even if it's like part of an event like 12 days, they could have probably picked other people. I don't know if we have other teammates on today. Maybe I was the only option, but it's okay. I'll still take it. Because it's for the kids. It's like the only time you'll hear me talk like that because we're doing something for the benefit of other people. And charity, supporting a charity cause with your stream, it really is an awesome way to meet like-minded people, you know, and maybe meet some people that like you wouldn't have otherwise run across. We've had a few really amazing raids from people I've never met before, never been to their channel, but because we were supporting Starlight and they saw that in the Discord server, they were like, yeah, let's go over there and meet another Starlight supporter, which can make raiding someone who you don't already know feel a little bit less scary. Miro, I hope you had a good day at work. Again, hope the weather's not too atrocious for everyone else. We're having, like I mentioned, a atmospheric river, which I think it's let up now. I don't know if any of you have travel plans for the holidays. This is a very popular time to be you know, traveling to like visit with family and stuff. If so, please, you know, exercise caution. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, DJ. I really don't know. Knit one yarn over to, okay, so we do knit the first stitch and then I see. And then will you be on holiday break? How long of a break do you get, Miro? My kids will be off school starting after this week all the way through, the new year. Your last work day is on the 19th, and you go to work on the 5th. Oh, awesome. You're not ready to test the roof again? Oh, no. Well... Is there like a long-term plan for like are they talking about maybe replacing it or anything? Maybe when the weather... Do you plan to stay in this space for an indefinite amount of time, or... Not really. You always play it by ear. Yeah, this is unfortunately also a prime time of the year for people to have some form or another of illness. You know, some of it mild and just like seasonal cold, and some of it not so mild. So make sure you're getting enough rest and hydration, eating properly, taking care of yourself. Which is it can be hard to do this time of year with how busy people can be. You know? So, take good care of yourselves, everybody. I know it's hard. I struggle with it myself a lot of the time. There we go. That's the yarn over twice row and the row following it are a little bit, it kind of requires my concentration. Does my stream make random USB disconnect sounds, or are you losing your mind? Uh-oh. Thanks for the reminder. You're always go, go, go. Yeah, and I mean, hey, sometimes that is unavoidable, but you can also stop and go, you know what? I am taking this time to like sit down and rest and relax and like, you know, read or do some just like pleasure crafting or art. And, you know, just taking good care of yourself so you don't burn out, so you don't, You know, it's just so easy this time of year to overdo it. I mean, DJ played it, but I can't tell if that happened here. That DJ played that. Did we have another one besides that? I didn't hear it. I didn't even hear the one that DJ played. You are all bad people. I was just playing it again. But I appreciate you, DJ. Thanks for playing Dungeons with us. DJ was able to do that Tangia redeem with a voucher from participating in dungeons. So you can spawn a dungeon using channel points or bits. And you can join a dungeon when someone spawns it by just typing join, !join in the chat, or you can join it. There you go. You can also join it through the extension on desktop and mobile. Hello, Just Rob. How are you? Groovy. What are you doing with your day? Are you a fiber artist, Rob? Do you practice the sorcery that is knitting or crochet or embroidery or weaving or shuttle tatting or spinning or needle felting? Or did you just wander in because you think it's cool to hang out and watch somebody practice such a thing? That is totally okay. Taking a break and looking around Twitch. Very cool. A break from work, maybe? I don't mean to be too nosy. Did I just save it? Oh my god, I almost dropped that stitch. That's terrible on these rows. Your mom was a knitter for a few years? Yeah, it is I taught myself to knit in my 20s, which was just a few years ago. Sorting work emails. Sounds like a blast! I mean, hey, you know what? It can be nice when you get through a big chunk of something like that to be like, cool, I got through all of this. Giant part of my to-do list. Wait. Safeway, why are you always out of everything? Oh no. I hate how these stitches get, there we go. They get wrapped around each other and don't want to separate. This row is very slow and tedious. Uh-oh, it looks like I did something wrong right there. It is actually getting cold enough to drink a cup of tea in the afternoon. What type of tea do you like? I actually have some green tea right over here. Cranberry hibiscus. Ooh, yum. Yeah, Safeway, that's an appropriate substitution, actually. I'm impressed. Hi, Mateo. How are you? I hope you're doing well, friend. Were you trying to fart, Mateo? Where else would somebody just ask that question? And it be like a totally normal thing, and nobody who's a regular in the channel even questions that at all. Yeah, ripping a fart, I understand. That's rip like R.I.P., like rest in peace. It's rootin' tootin', my friend. Rootin' tootin' is what you were looking for. Or if you are a subscriber, you can type exclamation point Mario fart, exclamation point poop. These are the perks I give you. You'll take them and you'll like them. You know why? Because you guys are spoiled with your instant interaction with your entertainers. When I was your age, I had to write to a fan club address, and I didn't even hear back from most of those people. You think Gilbert Gottfried was calling me up on the phone saying, "Hey, Nine, how's it going? I heard you really enjoyed my last film." You're spoiled like milk. Here. There's your Christmas present, Mateo. Merry Fartmas! If somebody donates $25 to Starlight right now, I will do the Christmas Carol of their choice. But like I'll do fart noises. $25. No spins! Okay, fine. You can also have spins. $25 to Starlight. And you name the Christmas Carol, and I'll do it with fart noises. $25 to Starlight, and I will do your choice of Christmas Carol, like, you know, Silver Bells. Not All I Want for Christmas. That's a special redeem. That is a special redeem. And we do need to do it with the toad hat on. Flash incentive. Flash incentive. I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Jingle Bells. Jingle Bell Rock. Rocking around the Christmas. At the Christmas farty hop. How long? What do you mean how long? Like how long of a song? Or like for how long will I do it? To the end of stream today. $4 p.m.-ish. More like 3:30, so like about an hour. An hour. How long is the flash incentive? Yeah, for an hour. Oh my god. Safeway, why? They're telling me they're out of something again. Oh no! By the time we post things on social, nobody, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to be negative. I feel like Twitter and Blue Sky, even Blue Sky where I get a little bit more interaction, I'm trying not to feel like I'm just over it. It just doesn't. One second while I tell the people at Safeway what I want instead of... the item that I asked for. Because they never have the stuff I want. Thank you. Here, 1 second. I can, okay, 1 second. BRB.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
How are you doing, Finger Rat?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha. Ooh, piece of candy. piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
You can play at this game. No, 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 no,
Clip this.
Yeah, you're like,
Get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Tysees. It's so hard. How are you supposed to do that in creative? It's an unrealistic expectation. So, would you like to tell a knock-knock joke?
He just got double shushed.
You got double shushed. You got shushed in stereo. Clip it. You got shushed in stereo. Ha! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Good save. That was my fault. I
have reflexes.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring... Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, welcome back. I think I maybe have a better idea. Because I think this is a fun idea, but maybe we announce ahead of time. Like, I don't know. We've had so much going on. It's been hard for me to plan out, like, what days I'm doing what, you know? Like, I don't know. When are people available to play RV there yet? Is that going to need to be, like, a future thing or something? Because it's the holidays, and I'm just, you know, concerned that people aren't going to be available. Because I had no idea that RV there yet was going to be, like, a multiplayer thing, which just sounds like great fun. I'm excited to do it. I just also worry that we're not going to be able to get enough people. You know what I mean? DJ should be a natural. Yeah, like we were talking about doing it with mods. I just want to make sure people actually... Oh, DJ! DJ, thank you. What song do you want? I will gladly do it. Thank you so much. Thanks, DJ! Fart noise Christmas Carol incoming. What do you want? Are you a troll? Did you also do wheel spins? Did you also do wheel spins? Because I told you you could. All I wanted was a bit of the Christmas song. Brioche, focaccia, nothing, don't forget it. Croissant, I liked it. Why I like the croissant? Fried, it's always on my mind. Brick. Right, like. This is gonna be great. Are you ready? Okay, everybody. Here we go. And we need to go here. Let's go here and let's do this. And then you guys can sing along it. You can fart along at home if you want. Fart right along at home. Mm-hmm. Okay, fart along in a Panera Bread. I had to wipe my lipstick off. Wait, let's start over. Let's start over. I realized I had lipstick on. TKs in the chat. Thank you. I very much appreciate you. You're so amazing. Thank you for the $25 donation. When I figure out what day this week, it should be, I don't know, it might be tomorrow. I will announce ahead of time on socials, and I will post in Discord. I think we need to do RV there yet, and we need to do, I owe you guys one toad. Let's do this. I have an idea. I got it. I got a plan. I will announce in Discord. I got to sit down and figure some stuff out because we do have some things we need to do this week for like my family and stuff. We will do Toadoroki, and you can pay. You know, it'll be in the campaign. I'll put it in the campaign. $25 for a fart version, or maybe I'll be like, hey, $25 for a Toad karaoke version of any Christmas song you want. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. There's a little taste. I have to do All I Want for Christmas Is You once. If anybody decides during that stream they're doing a $250 match and it's completed in the first hour, I will do it right then and there. Or if we have any $500 match that completes at any time, or just a $500 donation, that will also trigger it. All I Want for Xmas is PU. But we will be doing that, and then I'll allow people to donate for a request. Okay? And we need to figure out when to do RV there yet. We have today, tomorrow, the next day, maybe Friday? For RV there yet. Miro, if you want to post in Mod Chat and Discord and poke everybody about it, you can, or I can too. Either way. In 500 years, when the Alien Council finds evidence of our civilization from radio waves in Rigel sector, this video clip right there will be their only example of ceremony for the winter solstice. Okay, we can talk it over. Listen, I will offer this again. I did not sleep well last night, and I'm going to take my own advice from earlier, and I'm going to find a teammate, and I'm going to try and go lay down and get a little short nap. And if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I'll come back tonight. I had a very hard time sleeping last night. I had a hard time
as eclectic.
falling asleep. And then I could not stay asleep either. I was like not quite fully asleep for like hours on end. I have somebody in mind. Let me take a look though at the whole. Yep. They're the only person. So that's a good choice. I was wanting to go there anyways, but that would have been probably my first choice. Let's raid Mama Zach, who's on our team in fundraising for Starlight. I can't wait to take you guys over there. I love Mama Zach. Thank you if you've been watching on YouTube today. We're going to go ahead and end the YouTube